I tell my friends this a lot. Investment doesn't necessarily mean you buy it at a good price point. It's not just that one perspective. Investment also means buying the right piece at the right price. I paid, guess how much? $650 US. Believe it or not, they're bringing back an older size that stopped production around 2010. Are you looking to add another bag in your collection? I have gathered 10 handbags that are worth investing in 2022. Hey guys, welcome back. It is 2022, and what are some of the handbags that are still worth investing? I find videos like this helpful. People can always give me some insights and their perspectives regarding what are some of the handbags that are good that maybe are not on my radar. So I have gathered 10 handbags today, and I'm going to show you guys why are they worth the investment in 2022. There's no particular order. Let's get into the list. Number 10 on my list is the Gucci Gigi Marmont. I have seen these bags come out in so many different fun plays. I've seen velvets, I've seen the traditional canvas, and obviously there's leather. And a lot of my girlfriends even considering this handbag as a very good and handy style after they purchased it. Even though I don't personally own one, but if I were to get a handbag from Gucci, this bag is probably on top of my list to consider. And I really like how lightweight it really is, and it is practical, so there are many materials to choose from, so that is definitely a plus. Next bag is YSL Lulu. The Lulu bag is just so cute. I think it mimics some of the other iconic handbags like the Chanel Classic Flap. It is offered in that soft and supple lambskin material, so it is really favored by a lot of people, especially my friends in the luxe community. I have seen many videos made about the Lulu bag because there are different sizes, and it's a very YSL thing to do. For the popularity of this bag and the pretty reasonable price point, this bag is definitely a bag that you should look into if you haven't. So the next bag is Lady Dior in the medium size. I tell my friends this a lot. Investment doesn't necessarily mean you buy it at a good price point. It's not just that one perspective. Investment also means buying the right piece at the right price. With Lady Dior, I don't necessarily recommend purchasing it directly from the boutique. Only reason being it is going to lose its value anywhere from 15 to 20% right after you purchase it. And there are quite a lot of selections on the secondary market available. So on secondary market, you can obviously choose your desired size, hardware, price point being the most important thing. And the reason why Lady Dior make it onto this list is because after the slight price depreciation, price tends to stay pretty stable on the market. So if they're priced at $5,000, $6,000 right now, after you purchase it, lightly use it and sell it, the next person can probably purchase it anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 depending on the material. Obviously, in every bag there is the dream combo. So if it's like black lambskin with gold hardware, you can get it at a really good price point, and that is the reason why I think it makes a really good investment bag if you don't own one. Next on my list is the Louis Vuitton Speedy in the particular size 25, and you can choose the one without bandolier or the one with bandolier. I personally think for such a dainty size, 25 is perfect to carry around without bandolier, but if you're thinking about traveling with it or putting it on as a crossbody, the strap definitely adds a lot more usability. So depending on your lifestyle, you can choose the one without bandolier or the one with. I probably would choose the one without because I have other travel bags that I use and I like to hold my handbags. Given that all the Birkins are super popular in the size 25, the Speedy is also offered in that particular size range, which makes it perfect. If you think the bag sinks too much, maybe try to downsize what you carry with you. You can add a bag insert where everything is contained in that structured compartment and put it inside your bag. But 25 isn't too bad. If you go above size 30, then I think bag inserts are necessary. The trend isn't really saying we're into slouchy bags, but you do you, because it always looks the best when you wear it confidently. And number 5 on my list is the Goyard Saint Louis tote. If you're familiar, you're gonna say it looks just like the Neverfull, but guess what? This bag came way before Neverfull, and I think Louis Vuitton recognized its potential and introduced the Neverfull back in early 2000. Personally, my very first Louis Vuitton piece is the Neverfull, and you won't believe it because when it first came out, it was only offered in the size medium and petite, which is a small, and for the medium size, it was offered in the monogram print and damier. I paid, guess how much? $650 US. I still have the receipt. I have to find it to share it on Instagram with you guys. It is such a good buy because I was thinking, you know, I want to buy something that's sentimental to myself, and this bag is such a great size and I can use plenty for different occasions, and most importantly, it is on the more affordable spectrum compared to the other bags that's in the department. So I chose the medium size monogram and I absolutely adore my bag. It's still somewhere in my archive. Anyway, to go back to the topic, the St. Louis tote from Goyard is actually the original tote bag style that look that way. It's made out of canvas. The Maison Goyard is really known for making coated canvases, and I love the color choices. As Neverfull's price kept jumping up, people are comparing it more and more between Goyard and Louis Vuitton. I would say if you are a purist, go for the St. Louis tote from Goyard. But if you are into, you know, the fashion and the trend and all the in and outs about Louis Vuitton, the Neverfull is your choice. But today I am putting St. Louis on my list, and also because the price for luxury increased so much, this particular bag's value stayed pretty stable. I think it's just such a nice piece to own a part of originality, and also to own a part of something that maybe not everybody desires to own yet. And I will say the rest of the list are probably brands that you have predicted. They're between Hermes and Chanel, but let's start with the next bag. The next bag that is definitely worth investing is Hermes Mini Evelyn. This bag is retailed at around $1,800, but on secondary the value doubles. And it is just a bag that is so iconic and easy to carry with. I have done reviews on this bag as well, so if you're interested, make sure you check the description box. There's a lot of useful information in the description below. The Mini Evelyn is offered in quite a range of colors, and I think people have hopped on the trend and starting to really want them. It is not something that you can buy immediately in the store because of the high demand, hence the doubled value on the secondary market. But I think Mini Evelyn, if you can get your hands on it, it is a cute little bag that can be worn in versatile ways. If the bag hasn't gotten onto your radar yet, this is your sign. And of course, I have to talk about Picotin. Picotin is something that is so unique and so special to me. Before I started my Hermes journey, I have been borrowing handbags from my friends to make review videos. They're quite in depth if you haven't checked it out yet. I also have a Hermes playlist if you want to just look at everything that I created around Hermes and leather goods. The Hermes Picotin is offered in various sizes, and believe it or not, they are reintroducing a new size. They're bringing back an older size that stopped production around 2010. So I will give you more information on that, but it is a new addition in the Picotin family. I have already shared on Instagram. Follow me here for more information. And the new size is going to be somewhere between a mini and a micro. But on this list, Picotin 18 is the one that I recommend you guys to go after. Obviously, if you are taller and tend to carry more things, the next size, 26, is another great choice. The size 18 is something that people are more leaning towards at the moment, and personally I choose what I carry with me, so I don't like to carry a lot. This size offers plenty of space and I can utilize it pretty well. Also, it is offered in all of that beautiful colors that you can request from. So Picotin 18, look into it. There's no secret how many times I've shared my passion about Chanel denims. Denim bag is something that is so unique. I think you should get your hands on one sooner or later. Maybe this year if you come across one that really suits your style. I have just unboxed two in the last 4 weeks. Make sure you check the description box. And I think Chanel denim just has such a unique characteristic. I wonder a lot of people are looking to add one to their collection. I like denim plain and simple. I haven't really liked the ones they released where it has added logos or designs. Maybe later on I will, but I like a simple plain denim. So if you come across any Chanel denim bag make sure you jump on one. Last two items on the list. I am pretty sure you have heard me talking about Hermes Kelly, Hermes Birkin. The next item is Hermes Kelly, especially in the size Kelly 20, which is the Kelly Mini 2. And then from there, there's a Kelly 25 or 28. 28 is probably the biggest one I would go for in terms of investment value, as the bag tends to stay at its retail price on secondary market, and as the size gets smaller, the value doubles. And from my research, a Kelly Mini 2 is now priced at $30,000 on the market. These bags are super hot cakes, and I would never understand why someone would pay so much more for it. For Hermes, I do think it's really worth getting your handbag directly from the boutique. The short version of the story is that you have to be patient. You can get your hands on a mini, make it a goal this year, because the price for them kept going up and up and up. And last one on my list is obviously, you tell me, I know you know, it is Hermes Birkin. Definitely in the size 25 and 30. Anything bigger, if it works for you, it's great. But value keeping wise, on the market, the size 25 are doing extremely well. 30 for some reason didn't seem to hold its value as good as before, because people are requesting for smaller sizes, which size 25 is the super want right now. And I do think these bags hold its value better than some of the stock options. It is just a fact. So if you are ready, look into Birkins. And that is 10 handbags that I have gathered for the list. Obviously, buy these bags at your own time. Don't feel pushed or don't feel like, oh, I just have to get it in order to get something. This is a list of designer handbags that can potentially help hold its value better, and that way you're not wasting your money. So let me know in the comment section below which one out of the 10 handbags is on your wish list. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.